going everyone, welcome back to the vlog, and in today's video we've got a number of things to do, and it's kind of going to be an interesting one. So we've got a cool clutch, we've got the first and last clutch, bang clutch, first and last bang clutch of 2025 to have a look at. They've shed out, that looks super cool, so we've got that to do. We've got an interesting clutch to set up, which was, the male was an Enchi Firefly Excalibur DG bred to an Enchi Arroyo Het Clown. I wanted to see, you know, these crazy combos like Excalibur, Arroyo and Extremist. I love those sort of genes. So I wanted to kind of make a crazy interaction between Arroyo and Excalibur. There was a little surprise in that clutch, which we'll look at, another gene, which we'll look at shortly. So we've got that clutch to set up sex and also put on Morph Market. A link is in the description box below. Go and check out my Morph Market if you haven't already. I'm uploading stuff on there, putting all my breedings and everything for 2026 moving forward. So we've got that to look forward to as well. Also, I've got a clutch ready to drop from my Mojave Monsoon that I got from Brad Boer and the team. Absolutely amazing male. He bred the MJ Xantic Het Pied, so she's a big girl, she's ready to lay, so that's super exciting as well. So anyway, everything that I'm going to be doing moving forward is all going to be on Morph Market. You can go on there, check on my breeding and have a look, and then also check out the offspring. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description box below. If you're not following me on Morph Market, get over and give me a follow. You'll also be able to drop your name onto the wait list if there's anything you need. While we're doing this video, I also want to give a massive congratulations to Jim and the team over at Ectothermic Dungeon in the US. They are now the prime distributor for the Rhino gene in the US. So if you are after any Rhino gene combos, Jim has a few animals heading his way. Obviously he's going to put them into his projects, so if you're not following or you haven't yet gone and checked out Ectothermic Dungeon, they will be at Tinley in October. Congratulations guys. So go over and give them a follow, and also go and check out their stuff. Amazing stuff. While we're doing this video as well, we'll also check out some Rhino combos. Let's get on with today's video, and hopefully you enjoy. Let's go. So this clutch I've got to get set up, and this is the clutch that was from the Enchi Firefly Excalibur DG bred to the Enchi Arroyo Het Clown. So everything is 100% Het DG, Pos Het Clown, but I wanted to see a crazy interaction with Excalibur and Arroyo. So I'm going to quickly go through them, we're going to get them set up, but there is also Orange Dream in the mix, which I believe came from the father, because the mom has been proven before, doesn't have OD, and the daddy's on my Morph Market. You guys can go over and check it out, again, link in the description box. But I'm going to go through some stuff and show you how I've ID'd these animals and what I believe these animals are. Let's see if we don't get tagged, so let's see how we get on. So normally what I do when I hatch the eggs, I let them stay in the incubator, in the egg box, until they've shed out, and then I'll leave them for another couple of days until they get a little bit antsy. So this one here is a pastel. There is no Enchi in this animal, no Enchi. So this is pastel OD, because you can see how super clean it is. Okay, pastel OD, and also either Arroyo or Excalibur. So again, beautiful little animal, will be set up. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl actually. So that's a girl, so that's 100% Het DG. So awesome, great start. Let's have a look at this one. So this is what I would class as a normal Arroyo or Excalibur. Again, Het DG, Pos Het Clown. Again, beautiful animal, great expression of the pattern. That's a boy, and also look at that belly, that's crazy. Now again, as these grow and feed, I will probably revisit the ID, so that's going to be interesting to see and watch that one grow. So So this one, again, not so much of a crazy belly, but this one again is potentially the same thing, either a Rhino or Excalibur, Het Clown, Posset Clown, Het DG. That's another little boy. So again, great little male. So this one here, first of all, let's look at this one. So this is an Excalibur Arroyo. Again, beautiful animal, bit of a crazy belly down the belly there. And again, let's have a quick look at him. That's another little boy. Again, beautiful interaction, really different. And again, this clutch was just done as a bit of a fun clutch just to see what happens. Now this one is the OD version. And again, look at the belly. And again, this was a nice surprise. Like I said, there is OD in there, and I believe this is an Excalibur Arroyo OD. A little girl. Beautiful. So the next one I'm going to show you is a Super Enchi. So this is a Super Enchi. Let's look at the belly. Again, some interesting zipper marks. Don't know if you can just make that out down the belly. So this is a Super Enchi. Okay, see how the Super Enchi has that crazy head. Again, got super lucky with the odds. Virtually everything, if not everything, is in this clutch a Rhino or Excalibur or some sort of double. Possibly a Lily, possibly a Super. Who knows? We won't know till we breed them. But again, beautiful animal, fantastic. That's another little boy. Looks like we're boy heavy, so some of these will definitely be up for sale. And then my favourite one, which was kind of something I was hoping for, is this one here. This is not a Super Enchi, because I've just showed you the Super Enchi. This is, in my opinion, an Enchi Fire, possible OD, Arroyo and Excalibur, sorry. So again, beautiful animal, and that's a boy, so we'll be stocking, that's for sure. And I think I'll keep the Orange Dream female. Beautiful little clutch, like I said, a fun clutch. I just wanted to make stuff like this, and that's exactly what we got. And we'll get these set up. So here on Morph Market, if you're using Morph Market, you can go on your offspring, and this is the one that we're looking at. And that gives us the genetics. We know there's 7 animals I need to set up. So I need to get 7 tubs already, and we'll write on the front what they are. We'll sex them, we'll put them away, and then we'll catalogue them in the Morph Market, and then that'll all be on my Morph Market for everyone to see. So let's crack on with that. So just a real quick look at the group. So here you can see that's the group ID, and the reason why I do my group IDs like that is because that's the male, that's the female, and that's the year. Again, we've got a picture of the female over here, we've got a picture of the male over here. Again, we've added OD because we now know he's OD. And then once we've created the clutch, which then says how many eggs we've got, sorry I'm making this go blurry, and when it's due to hatch, so on and so forth. I normally work on 55 days, but that's neither here or there. Then we can create the offspring. So once you create the offspring, it automatically selects its genetics, what it should be. Now, slight issue here because there's no Super Enchi, but it assumes because there's Enchi on both sides that potentially there's Enchi in everything. So that could be a little glitch that needs to get worked out. But as you can see now, these babies have their own unique code. The U stands for unsexed. So obviously we will change that code to male or female, but you can see we have them all unsexed. And then we also need to correctly add the genes. So the first animal we pull out will obviously be 100% Het Desert Ghost Posset Clown. And according to this, we'll have Enchi. Not everything's got Enchi, but we can soon correct that. So we can also add the pictures as well, which we'll do. We'll document it, and we'll get those added on now. So I just thought I'll show you this as I'm doing it. So I'm literally just doing the first one here. Okay, like I said, we'll change the U to whether it be male or female. So this one's a male, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on this, change the sex from unknown to male. Just there, save. As you can see, we now have a male. Over this section, we're going to do this. And now this is the cool thing. So this one doesn't have entry, so we can get rid of entry. Get rid of that. But there we have all these, all the genes that are potentially in it. So we don't have Excalibur in Morph Market because it's not been uploaded nor approved. So we're just going to leave it with Arroyo. So that is an Arroyo. We can see we have the animal ID, and we can change that, and I can put, let's go Excalibur Arroyo, Het Desert Ghost, Posse Clown. So again, that's all in there, so we can save that like so. And then if we scroll down, we can see it's done that for us. And obviously we'll add the pictures in, so I'm going to go through all this and then we'll return back and I'll show you the pictures. So there you go, guys. Very quickly, I have added the pictures, the description, whether they're Excalibur or Arroyo or both. Obviously Excalibur's not in the Morph pedia yet, but as you can see, we've got 2 females in this clutch and the rest were males. So we'll just quickly click on that and save that, and that is all saved. And we can do a group picture if we really wanted to. We could do that there and show off the whole group. I haven't done that on this clutch, but you could if you want, like that one. And that's all uploaded. So if we go to my animals, we can see there the animals that have just uploaded. Obviously they're not ready, so we've got no price, and I don't know which ones I'm going to keep either, so we can always add that later. And is you can see that anyone can see this now, so it's not locked, it's actually open for the public to see. I've not got a price because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to sell it. Just something that I'm doing and something I want to show you and share with you. If you're not following me on Morph Market, get over and give me a follow, and you can add yourself to the wish list if you want to get into the Excalibur or the Arroyo project. So in the first update is the clutch that's shed out. So this was a red striped yellow belly bang clown, bred to a Barnard line, black pastel, leopard banana het clown. Beautiful female, beautiful male. So obviously they should make beautiful babies. We had 5 eggs, 1 went bad, so we've got 4 babies. It's only a little clutch, but it's quite a cool clutch in my opinion. So the first one out the gate is a beautiful little red stripe banana het clown male, and again these are on my Morph Market for you to go and have a look for yourself and look at the genetics and see what sex they are. This one will be up for sale. I don't need a red stripe banana het clown male, so yeah, if any of you guys out there want this male, then hit me up on Morph Market and we shall get him winging his way to you. His colours are starting to come through. Normally with red stripe and banana it does normally go quite red in colour, and as you can see the peach is already starting to come through, and like I said, they've only just shed out, so we'll see what they look like after a few meals. So that's the first one. The next one is one of my favourites. So I did a little survey on my Patreon to see which people like the most, dark or light coloured clown combos, and as you can see this is kind of in the middle. So this is a beautiful red stripe yellow belly Barnard line black pastel clown female. So she's going nowhere, she's going to stop, join the breeding team. I was kind of hoping for a male because I have a lot of Barnard line black pastel females, but when you work with Barnard line it is definitely a different black pastel line. So it really is quite expressive. I mean, look at all that craziness down the tail. So that's number 2. The third one in the clutch is a beautiful bang banana clown. Again, another female. And again, for me, you know, banana bang is something that I've never hatched before. So like I said, it's not a crazy, you know, crazy clutch as such, but it's certainly something that I'm learning, because the Bang is such a unique colour pattern mutation that it really does different things. I'm sure this was a little girl. Yep, again, check out my morph market and you will see this female on there as well for your reference. Beautiful. So I'll be interested to see how these colour up and grow, and obviously we will do some updates in the future. Let's look at the last one. And the last one, which I didn't hit what I was hoping to hit, but this is certainly something that I'm super excited about. So this is a yellow belly Bang, and I believe it's a red stripe banana clown. This is a boy, so he will take over from his father, maybe. Again, great interaction. Never seen this interaction before, never seen this combo before, so everything is new. But certainly the colours in this one, and if I get just the normal Bang clown out, you will see the difference, how much more the yellow belly has increased the intensity in the yellow, and how much dorsal blushing has been infused in there as well. Now again, I'm saying this is red stripe, it could just be a Bang yellow belly. Obviously we'll get it shed tested and we'll find out, but that's a little boy, that's a girl, but just for comparison you can see that the yellow belly in the Bang really makes a difference, at least. Right, let's look at some other stuff in the HQ. So while we're looking at babies, let's have a little update on some Rhino stuff. So this is a yellow belly Rhino clown, and just look at the crazy interaction with Rhino and yellow belly. Now it's not much, but when you've hatched yellow belly clowns before and Rhino clowns, you can really see these two working together. Typical Rhino head, as you can see, a bit of a cross on top, and also the funky neck pattern. And again, Rhino is bringing in the darks, making the yellow belly pattern and colour a bit more darker, a bit more richer. But for me, this boy, I'm really pleased on how he's coming on. But just look at that beautiful Rhino and yellow belly interaction. There is a super Rhino, as you know. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch the Rhino videos. But the Rhino gene, like I said, it is winging its way over into America, into the US, and Jim over at Ectothermic will be able to help you if you are after any Rhino. Let's have a look at the last one. And here we have the sister to that one. So this is a fire yellow belly OD Rhino clown female. And again, the fire has really cleaned it up, but you can still see a lot of the interaction with the yellow belly and the Rhino underneath. And again, the Rhino just bringing in the craziness down the tail. Super crazy pattern. Again, almost striped out the animal due to the Rhino. But for those who've hatched yellow belly OD fire clowns before, you know exactly what I mean. This animal is slightly darker due to the Rhino, and you can see that the Rhino is giving it a beautiful black outline around the pattern, almost making the pattern stand out or make it float. So this is, again, these two animals are the latest in the Rhino project. Actually, I've got some more we can share which are on Morph Market, but these are the clown visuals I just wanted to share with you. So this one is one of the ones on Morph Market. This is a Rhino leopard yellow belly, and again, I've hatched them before. It's very consistent. You can see the Rhino putting in these massive sort of keyholes in the pattern with the leopard. And again, this is a gene that, you know, again, if you go back and watch the videos, it'll explain. But again, look how dark this animal is and rich in colour. So again, can't keep them all, but this one is on Morph Market. So Rhino, leopard, yellow belly. Let's have a look at the last one. Typical, this one's in shed, but this is the same as the last one, but with fire. So this is fire, yellow belly, leopard, Rhino. And again, just look at the Rhino craziness in the pattern down there. And again, when you add pastel into this, believe it or not, it looks sensational. I believe the pastel version of this that I did is by far the best looking Rhino combo that I believe I've made to date. And again, people don't like pastel. I don't understand it. So yeah, for me, this is an absolute fantastic animal. Beautiful. I believe this one's a girl. Check out my morph market. She's on there, or he's on there, and see what you think about the project. So there we have it, guys. A real quick vlog just to show you some stuff that's going on here at the HQ. Like I said, it's not groundbreaking, but not every clutch has to be groundbreaking, and not every animal has to be mind-bending. It just teaches us and we learn. If we don't do the clutches, if we don't do what we do, then maybe we wouldn't know what things look like. So sometimes we got to do what we got to do to see what things look like, if you know what I mean. But with that being said, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. As always, I do love and respect you all. Your support means the world. It costs you nothing. Also, while you're there, while you're subscribing, can you please hit that notification bell, and also give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video. But for now, guys, I hope you're all well. Take care, and congratulations again to Jim and the team over at Ectothermic Dungeon in the US. You're the USA's distributor of the Rhino gene. Congratulations, guys. But for now, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.